Okay, this demo is going to be on the Pathfinder tool, and this is a great tool for logo design because it helps break up basic shapes. So you're going to find this under Window, Pathfinder. It's about 2/3 of the way down the menu. And it's going to open up a new window that looks like this. Now I never really remember which one each of these does. I kind of just play around with it and click on them, although I will show you this one, which is my favorite. So if you have shapes for your logo, and you can feel free to kind of play around with this, I'm going to put these two shapes, one on top of the other. I made these shapes using my shape menu tool. Now that I have the two shapes selected with my black arrow, I'm going to click this one and it's going to unite them. So it's going to merge these two shapes together like that. So now you have this one kind of bubbly shape. If I added another circle, maybe over here, maybe I'll add another one over here, and then I select them all and unite them again, now I could have like a cloud shape, right? So I made that by merging all those circles together. I'm just going to step backwards. Okay, so let's try that, the next one. So we got that one. This one is my favorite, divide, and what that does is it basically separates everywhere that there's a path, the line, here, here, and there. You're going to be able to break all those pieces up. So when you click divide, and now with your white arrow, you're able to really pull apart all those pieces and they all become separate. So now maybe you want to do something like that. Or maybe you just needed this kind of smile shape, right? Now they are all attached together because they were grouped in the process. If you do need to break them up, you could just click on one with the white arrow and then Control X, Control V, and now you have it cut out. All right, let's try that again. We'll make some new shapes. So we can try that again. We can also incorporate some of the pen tool. So let's say you wanted like a slice to come through here. Your shapes do have to be two different colors in order for the effect to happen because it needs to recognize it as two different shapes. And then we'll put one more in here. Now if you need shapes to align, like if I want this circle to be directly on top of that circle and to be centered, as soon as I select more than one shape, you're going to see your align options pop up across the top. So we want to center and center. So there's an equal distribution there. Let's bring this one to the top, object arrange, bring to front. And now I'm going to swipe all of that and I'm going to do that divide again. So what that did is it broke out every single piece into a separate piece. So I can take apart all of these pieces. So maybe this is my logo, and that's all I needed. Maybe I want to change this color, or maybe I need to kind of move these around, right? So this also works with type. We'll try it here. It's not going to work with type though unless the type is outlined. Right now both of these fonts are active, meaning if I click on them with the type tool, I can start typing, right? So whenever you're going to outline your text, you always want to make a copy of it and leave it off to the side so it's active. If you need to go back, edit, check out what font it is. When you're ready, you're going to turn this one to outlines. So to do that, you're going to go to Type, Create Outlines. And just like the image trace demo, when I click on Create Outlines, it's going to turn this letter into a vector as if I had drawn it with the pen tool. There we go. So now when I click on it, you can see that it's totally editable, right? There's all these little points around it. So I'm going to pop that one into here. I'm going to expand it a little bit and maybe change this to be a tall rectangle. I'm going to swipe both. I'm going to hit divide. And then I can get something like this. Oh, you know what? Let's let this be a little bit larger because then it will really isolate. Try it again, divide. There we go. Now I've got this, could be a different color. This could be a different color. And these could be different colors. Right? Because these are all separate pieces. Or maybe we get rid of this piece. Maybe we move this one up, move this one down. Right? So these all might be helpful tricks in your logo design. Now when you guys are designing logos, remember you want to iterate. So whenever you think you've got something that looks good, you're always going to copy and paste it and try again. Right? So we'll try this one again, maybe rotate it, maybe add another shape to it. Maybe we go back to our image trace demo and we say, you know what? Let's bring in some of these icons. How can we incorporate those into a basic shape? So maybe I have my square or my rectangle, and I have this hammer, and we're going to make it go larger than the square. Maybe like that, so we get the hint of it. And then we can select all and do our Pathfinder, divide, and we could take this stuff out, and you get that look, right? Maybe you put a nail in there. So that could be a piece of a logo. And then we add the type. I don't know. What's the name of a hardware store? Ace. We'll make it blue. Maybe a darker blue. So have fun with it. Try it out. Test it. You can test all of these. They each do different things. One is going to minus front. One's going to minus the back. So if you have two circles like that, select them both. I think it's this one. It's going to trim to kind of get that piece, that little bite out of there. Or this one does the opposite, right? Does the opposite cut. So feel free to click around in here. Again, it's under Window, Pathfinder. It's going to pop open for you. It might be something you need.